Hi, hello, and welcome to the Hot Mess Express. How are you doing today? How you doing? How your mama doing? Hi. I don't know if you can see me, but if you can see me, please let me know. Um, I just Technology's so cute. You just want to adorable technology. Hi. Can you see me? Where can you see me? You should be able to see me on Facebook. You should be able to see me on Instagram. Oh wait, can you see me on Instagram? Okay, now you should be able to see me on Instagram. And you should be able to see me on YouTube. So holler at a player if you see me. Hey, great afternoon from Strong Island. Hello. Thank you. I'm so glad that you do see me. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. You are the bestest ever. Okay, cool. So Facebook, you see me. I love that. Let me know, everybody, where you see me and if you see me. But either way, um, I do want to welcome you to the show if you don't know. Today, you are listening to or watching Happily Healed Tenille. Oh, I am Tenille, and I guide people through reclaiming their identity and designing a full life after major diagnosis or major life disruption. So, if you need that, you are in the right place, and this is not the only way I can help you. Holler at a player in the comments, reach out to the DMs if you need me. I'm here for you. So today we are really just doing a real life check-in. Basically, I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona tomorrow. And I'm not one of those people who are, packed a week in advance and like admiring their handiwork of like their gorgeously packed luggage. No. Am I packed? No. Am I in the progress? Kind of, sort of, mostly, really. Hey Jennifer, how are you? I see you in a couple of days, my friend. I'm very excited. So, how do y'all travel? Like chronically ill people or like regular schmegular regular people? I could use some tips, honestly. Like I realized that um the panic is unnecessary. I love you back. I love you back. So the panic is really genuinely unnecessary. And I have been traveling like extensively for since 2013, honestly, since 2013. And that's way after doctors said I would not be able to travel ever again. Um, so hello, Mitch Race. I miss your face. I feel like we don't talk. I need to reach out. Hi, Anthony. Hello, um, Tony Smith. I got people watching from all over the place. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I would love for y'all to give me your tips and tricks about traveling because I really this specific trip, I realized I get to relinquish control. Thank you so much. I will enjoy. I will enjoy folding and rolling shirts. Yes, yes, yes. I do all the folding tricks. I do Marie Kondo folding and then I roll. Or I do the layer trick, um, which if I have like an egregious amount of clothes, if you layer them all flat and then fold them into each other, they're like filed and it's a little easier. But I don't know if any of the ways is actually the best way. I think it's depending on the trip. But I really have decided this time to like release control, surrender to the mild chaos, but not forcing anything. So am I'm neurospicy on top of being a loopy, and I have ADHD, and I don't know if it's all ADHD people, right? But when I start packing, or when I have a task at hand, I have something that I'm supposed to be doing. Very shortly after that, I find something that I need to do. I'm like, oh my goodness, I really have to alphabetize my underwear drawer now. So like I can't even, I don't have time to pack. Like it's crazy. I don't, I do not know if that's a normal thing. I really think it's the neurospiciness of my brain. But yeah, travel firsthand education in real time, legitimately. because everything in my bones wanted to cancel this episode because I was like, oh, I need to be packing and I have so much to do. But like everyone has stuff to do. And I recently had someone message me that they were on a flight from Mexico to Canada and was listening to one of the episodes of the podcast. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this podcast because somebody is traveling and panicking and they can listen to it and calm down. So let's do some box breathing real quick. So if you're listening to this on the audio, it's probably gonna be better. If you're watching, sorry, you're gonna have to look at my face, but not sorry. So we're going to breathe for 4, hold for 4, and release for 4, hold again for 4. Okay, we're gonna do 2 rounds. This is the most ridiculous on-screen thing to look at. Don't look at me. Close your eyes. Okay. I'll count down. Okay. Ready? Breathing in. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. That was 2 rounds. I missed one of the holds. Don't judge me. It's hard to lead that. I always watch people when they're leading the box breathing or like any breathing exercises, and I'm like, how do you talk when you're supposed to be breathing? But either way, vacuum bags. Yeah, I've always wanted vacuum bags. I also heard that it makes your luggage extremely heavy. Is that true? Anybody? So like in order, I had, I had like a mini flare recently, and I had again this year some lymph node things, and lymph node things are scary because that's you'll get a lump and it'll be somewhere that there's a lot of lymph nodes. So then you're not sure if it's like the C word that I won't say, or if it's just inflammation. And thank God, like recently, it's been for me just inflammation for the last few years. But every time I've had it checked, like in the hospital, a lot of times when I have inflammation, I'll get like under my arms or in my neck or something that it'll be like a swollen, scary thing. That's like hard that you would think, oh no, it's a lump. But then it's usually, thank God, knocking on wood. It's usually just inflammation and lymph node stuff. So I've had some of that recently, and I know that stress is the worst thing for health. It is the number one killer. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you get these other things because you are stressed out about things. And the way life is set up now, it's very hustle and bustle. It's very like, don't stop to breathe. And like, people are walking around genuinely holding their breath all day long. And they don't even think about it or realize it or notice it. And I am people. Because before I started my breathing practice with my great friend Moana, who follow her everywhere. She's Hula Flow. She does classes. I do hula with her super frequently. And she really reminded me to like think about breathing and take at least once a day, do a few rounds of box breathing. At least once a day, do Ho'oponopono, which is another practice that I learned from her when we were at an event together, and we continued to do it. And she's Ho'oponopono certified, which is amazing. But like the packing isn't really the issue. The issue is the stress about packing. Either way, I'm gonna get there, right? I'm gonna get there. Either way, no one's gonna let me just be naked in the streets. So like, if I'll be wearing something, like it might not be ideal. Everything. The most important things to me personally is my health stuff. So, do I have enough supplements? Did I make enough turmeric pills? Do I, am I getting sleep up leading up into the trip? So this specific trip is going to be kind of a lot of sleepless nights because we wake up very early, we go to sleep very late. And yes, I will get there. Thanks, B. I will get there. Um, that's all I need to do is get there. Like that's it. And get on the plane. And then that's another thing is that I've been road tripping for like a year straight and very rarely getting on a plane. And now I'm getting back on a plane and I'm like, I'm not really excited about that. I don't want to breathe other people's air like that. Like flu A and B and C and elemental P are very, very prevalent right now. Like people are going down to the wayside, like very, very sick. And say with me now, ain't nobody got time for that. We're not doing that. I'm not. I rebuke it in the name of the Lord. I will not be getting sick because of people out here going outside while they are sick. So pray on that. But it is the stress, and I refuse. I am not packed yet, but I have a general idea. There's like I'm going to Shabbat dinner, so I'm going to need a dress for that. If I get there early enough, there's like a event, country line dancing, not country line, just line dancing. You know, everybody's doing it. So like there's outfits I would like to pack, but literally no one's kicking me out of the building if I'm not wearing the appropriate whatever. Hi, Shasha. I get to see you soon, right? You're gonna be there. Reading comments. Blessed and wonderful afternoon. Beautiful. Stress definitely can be pointed to as a catalyst for a myriad of health concerns and problems. The right amount of sleep is vital. Look, Mitchell Race. I am committing to this year being the year that I figure out my sleep, because I heard that the point of the night that your body heals itself is between like 9 or 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And I promise you, I go to sleep at 2 a.m. or later every night. And then I wake up at 8 a.m. So when is the healing and recovery happening? It's not happening. It's not happening. So I am very much committed to doing this whole sleeping thing that I've heard so much about. I heard it's amazing and beautiful and wonderful. And like I might look younger and feel better, and my body might work better than it does. And those are all wonderful things. The problem is that especially when I'm alone with grandma, if you don't know, my grandmother has dementia, and I watch her in the daytime a lot of the time. And especially when I'm alone with her, I have like, I don't know, I'm like paralyzed. Like I can't do anything else. I got to make sure she's sitting there and being alive. Like I don't know what it is, but it's harder for me. It has been. It's not always, and it doesn't have to be. It has been in the past, like harder for me to get work done when it's just us alone. And then my daytime is not really like I do stuff, but I feel like I'm doing stuff with and for other people. And then the nighttime, I'm alive. 10 p.m. here, I'm like, hey, it's time to go. We ready. Here we are. Like it's legitimately time to go for good nighttime. So I appreciate the tips. If you want to put in the comments tips for sleep and tips for packing, prioritizing packing, write down all necessities, wardrobe wishes. Okay, yes. I don't even think it's the clothes that get me mixed up. It's the other stuff I bring, especially because I'm a vegan person. I am an ashy person. I need a lot of like oil to put on me. I have a lot of supplements and things that I bring with me. Even like the non-negotiables for sure. Compression stockings for on the plane and for long days. Like turmeric pills, supplements, other supplements. I do like, recovery, B12, like my regular supplement routine, non-negotiable. And like good shoes. And then everything else is like, nah, like I'll be right? But like in my mind, whilst I'm packing, my carry-on, mind you, I'm not even checking a bag. My carry-on I think of 477.6 other things I need to bring. So we're working on that. We are releasing Relenting to the I'm trying to think about things I can buy or get from places I'm going to save on bringing those items. Yes, that is so true. But like the way that my frugalness um, works out, you know, and I check in my savings. I genuinely, I'm like, I could bring that. Why do I need to buy that when I get there? I could bring that. I'm like, and especially like food, I will eat out at places if it's like an experience, but I don't like to really eat out to like, especially because I'm the vegan of the group. So if the group goes to a steakhouse and then all I can have is sides, I don't really want to eat. I'll be like, I'll eat when I get to the Airbnb and I got microwavable rice and what, you know what I mean? Like I am frugal in those kind of ways, but I get what you're saying. And that is probably the right way to think, Jay DeFlo. I totally believe that. So I'm sure I had notes for this episode, but I genuinely wanted to have a check-in. I didn't want it to be preachy or rules or numbers or anything like that. You guys are my friends, and I appreciate that you listen to me on the podcast apps or watch me when you're doing regular life things. Like we're doing life together, and that's really cute. I did want to say I'm doing a masterclass this month. I know I had some requests for a December masterclass, and I really wanted to, but I really didn't feel well. So I know if you know what we talk about on this podcast, sometimes you just gotta let go of things that you thought you were gonna do. So knowing that, be aware this masterclass is gonna slap taste buds. It's about to reach inside your brain and tickle it. It's about to make you laugh, and I am very excited about it. So on the 27th of this month, January 2026, year of our Lord, I will be hosting a masterclass. It's probably gonna be the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that link should be available this week. I will start advertising for it this week, and I'm really excited. It's starting the new year with you guys is a joy, and I am so happy to help people. And I like that my statement that I say in the beginning of every podcast has changed a little bit, because I realize I'm not only helping people with chronic illness. I'm helping people who are going through it. Like we're all going through it. It's just finding your coping mechanisms, just finding your, sweet spot of handling the things, not forgetting the things happening, but not letting those things affect you in your future. Because you deserve a great, big, audacious, beautiful future, regardless of what happened in your past. Like trauma is trauma, and we all go through it, whether it be medical or otherwise. There's just not a reason for you to stop living your life, no matter what your circumstances are. Like, I was having sing-alongs in the hospital bed, okay? Like, I had a roommate. It was Christmas time, and I put on instant Christmas music, and we just sang along. And sometimes that's what you get to do, is to enjoy the journey from where you're at and realize it's not always going to be like this. There's not any place that you are that you get to stay forever. And that's okay. That is okay. It might be great. It might be horrible. It's all an experience that makes you a well-rounded human being. If you only experienced the good, you would never understand how good you had it. And if you only experienced the bad, well, what did you do? I'm just kidding. You only experience the bad. It's not possible. There's ebbs and flows to everything. And we're here to enjoy and learn and grow through the journey we call life. Okay? Do not stress it. The point is, we're not getting out alive. Like, listen, at one point, that's the end. So you might as well enjoy what we're doing right now here. So that being said, I didn't look at one single solitary note. I had things to say. The point is, I'm going to let you guys go because this is rambling, but we're connecting, and I love you so much for being here. Thank you so much. So, please leave it in the comments. But I repost this everywhere too. Leave it in the comments. If you are listening on one of the sound only streams, get in my social media. If you are not following me, what is you doing? What are you doing, friend? Tenille Stewart, most places. Tenille _ the queen. I'm so sorry. I read a comment with him. _ the captain. Thank you so much, Jada Flo. Have a great day as well. Sonia, the master class is about to be crazy. Like, I'm going off this year, 2026. We don't even know her in 2025. Like, who was that? Who even was she? We're going off. It's happening, okay? Like, I'm done. I'm setting that bridge on fire, and we are on our way. I'm done with that, girl. Thank you, Value from Darren Walker. Thank you so much. Hi from Neil Swan. Hello, how are you? You in Canada also? I'm so sorry. I know it's Canada, but you guys have a glorious, amazing day. Oh, lots of comments. Sorry. Don't entertain the negative. Think happily healed and sustaining it. Yes. You know it. See you soon. Yes, Shasha, you'll be there. Amazing. I'm so excited to see you. We will have a superb time. You can adjust your body clock to accommodate you. Yeah, I probably need to figure out how to do that. Experience and enjoy your upcoming travel adventure with gusto. That's the only way to do it. Much love, smiles. You are a living testament to overachieving with courage to engage life's ultimate possibilities. Why are you such a wordsmith, Tony? I don't deserve it. I love to hear you talk. Are you watching Tony's podcast? It's every Wednesday, okay? I'm gonna put his information around too, because why aren't we listening to each other? Okay, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much. Put all your tips and tricks in the comments and everywhere. Follow me all over the social media. Look up Tenille Stewart. People, you'll find me. I love you so much. Stay happily healed. Have a glorious week. Bye.